Hello everyone, this is Roxy Slayer, and today I'm back with another video detailing the biggest headline stories in the world of movies and TV. I took a break last week, so to be back making these videos is very gratifying for me. The stories I'll be talking about today are gaining so many buzz across the industry. The first poster has been revealed for DC's latest upcoming flick, Blue Beetle, teasing a new kind of hero for the DC universe. A release date has been announced for the official trailer of Spiderman Across the Spiderverse, with news in the film coming sooner than expected, and the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 has been released, teasing an emotional roller coaster for these intergalactic misfits. All that in this video. Big news regarding the hotly anticipated DC caper Blue Beetle, with the first official poster revealed at CCXP 2022. Including its release date. This teaser poster showcases the titular scarab and symbol of Blue Beetle, as it looks very blue and vibrant. Blue Beetle was originally set to be released on the streaming service HBO Max, but it was then shifted to a theatrical release and will premiere worldwide on August 18th, 2023. The film will follow Cobra Kai star Solo Madureira as Jamie Reyes, aka Blue Beetle, a Latino-American teenager who comes into contact with an alien scarab, which gives Reyes his powers and allows him to become Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle is the first DC movie to star a Latino character, as this film opens the door for many extraordinary portrayals of diversity across the DC universe, as it allows for many superheroes from cultural backgrounds and identities to get represented on the big screen. The first 20 minutes of the film will apparently be spoken in Spanish, as it is one of the first superhero movies to be spoken in the language. Blue Beetle is one of DC Comics' most underrated hero, as it is amazing to see this character receive his own solo film. Blue Beetle was one of the projects that was deemed safe after Batgirl's cancellation. With James Gunn and Peter Safran the new heads of the DCU, it opens the possibility for many new heroes to be introduced across movie and TV. Blue Beetle is an interesting character. I can't wait to see how he is adapted on screen. But anyways, what do you think of this poster? Are you excited for Blue Beetle? Let me know in the comments. Gotten confirmation on when the trailer for Spiderman Across the Spiderverse will drop, and by the looks of it, it will be very soon. Into the Spiderverse sequel's official Twitter account shared a visually stunning image of Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy sitting upside down and admiring the New York skyline. Shoulders touching. Is Gwen just giving Miles a friendly nudge, or is there more to their bond? We should find out in over a week, as the post's caption reads, a new view from across the Spiderverse. Coming 12.3. This is potentially teasing the fact we'll be getting a full trailer on December 13th to give us a long-awaited first look at the upcoming sequel. It was revealed that Across the Spiderverse is actually part of a duology, with the second part titled Beyond the Spider-Verse, as it will debut in 2024. Co-director Christopher Miller revealed in an interview to Empire about how the film will set itself apart. Here's what he said. It is a very ambitious sequel because we didn't just sort of do the same thing again. And so the idea that we're going to different dimensions really opened up an opportunity artistically to have each world have its own art style and be able to push the folks at Image Works to develop a way to have each dimension feel like it was drawn by a different artist's hand. Seeing the development of that stuff is breathtaking, and really it's the reason we keep doing it, because it's so hard to get it right. I can't wait for this film, as it will allow for more expansive exploration of the multiverse and more spider variants to be introduced, as it will be exciting to see Miles Morales back in action. Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse will swing into cinema screens June 2nd, 2023. To finish off, I've got exciting news to share, as the first official trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 has been released, as it is clear that James Gunn will break hearts with this final instalment. The trailer was shown during Marvel's panel at CCXP 2022, and it was later released online. The film will not only conclude Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, it will serve as a send-off from him as he departs Marvel to take the lead over the DC universe. This film will bid farewell to many of the Guardians we've grown to love across the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as you can feel the emotion throughout the action-packed trailer. This will see the bonds of our fellow Guardians tested as they delve deep into the origins of one of their own, Rocket Raccoon, who will be taking centre stage in this prequel. The trailer sees the Guardians trying to do right in the universe as they arrive on a suburban environment that looks like Earth, but it turns out to be the inhabitancy of animal-human hybrids. The Guardians here sport classic red and blue suits, which the heroes were known to wear in the comics, as it looks very accurate to those uniforms. We also see the return of Gamora, who is different from the character we saw in the previous two movies, as she had tragically died in Avengers Infinity War. This is the version of Gamora from the 2014 timeline, who escaped into this reality in the aftermath of Avengers Endgame. She is far different from the woman Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, had grown to love, as she never experienced travelling with the Guardians like her dead self did. That Gamora is gone. This is an all-new version of the character. We also get glimpses of the two main villains we'll see in the film, including Adam Warlock, played by Will Poulter, who is first teased all the way back in Volume 2 as the weapon who could destroy the Guardians, as well as the High Evolutionary, played by Chukwudi Awudrie, the mad scientist responsible for the creation of Rocket, as well as the half-human, half-animals we see in the trailer, known in the comics as New Men. Throughout the trailer, we can feel the dread and emotion as the fear that one of our Guardians might die looms in the air. It could either be Rocket, as we get glimpses of his tragic backstory and how he was made into the sentient being he was today, on his deathbed as he desires to fly into the forever one last time. There was a strong possibility we could see the raccoon die, but with the trailer making it too obvious for him to suffer such a fate, his life could possibly be spared, as well as Drax the Destroyer, as he is seen being carried out of a prison, a gash and wound through his chest. Dave Bautista has expressed his desire to leave the role of Drax behind, so it's likely his character could die here as well. Anything could happen, and it looks like any of them could die. Let's hope the film doesn't end on a dark note. I can't wait to see this film, as I'm excited to see how the Guardians of the Galaxy's story will come to an end. And with that, another Tuesday Weekly episode has come to an end. Thank you all for tuning in to this week. I always enjoy making these videos, and it's a pleasure to be sharing them with you. But this is Roxy the Slayer, signing off.